So spiritual idolatry is being practiced not in a hidden place where people can't see, but it's on a high, lofty mountain, dude. It's where everyone to see. It's like I'm taking my perversion and my false worship right out to where everybody can see this. It makes you think of these parades and the demonstrations you see take place just about every weekend, at least every weekend, if not during the week in many places, because they put it all over the news. And just the grossness, it's like I'm thinking, well, how could someone dress like that, look like that, and then parade around? Well, you know, it was taking place in that day, and it's taken place historically through just about every culture that has been destroyed, that's destroyed itself. The description here is how after those who are truly righteous, those who have received God's righteousness there through the Messiah, back in chapter 56, after they are taken away, the world just devolves into mass idolatry and the worship and serving of Satan. You went to the king, it's verse 9, you went to the king with ointment and increased your perfumes. You sent your messengers far off, even descended to hell. So this is speaking of the one ruling over those engaged in the practices spoken of, is the same one who governs over where they're destined for, which is hell. Verse 10 speaks of the futility and unfulfillment that following Satan produces. Satan promises so much so that people weary themselves. You weary yourself in the length of your way, he says. And this is what Satan holds it out, and people weary themselves. If I can just get that, dude, I'm going to have everything. He promises, you know, and it promises so much. This worldly fulfillment that never comes, end up hopeless, as it says right here, forever chasing that which is futile. In the overall context, then, of this lengthy prophecy, you know, I can't forget, you know, that this is wrapping down, we're coming to the end of this 9-chapter prophecy. And so, in the overall context, I can't forget that this is what God has sent his Son into the world to save people from. This is what the Messiah was coming to save people. This is where the world is going to end up devolving into self-destruction. And yet all throughout history, civilization after civilization has succumbed to these very things.